Hello there, YouTube viewers. This is Bible Believer 2009. Today I'm talking about the most recent incident of police brutality. The incident where apparently the Keystone cops, I call them Keystone cops, these particular cops, in a video that I just saw on Fox today, I just saw this video, these particular cops opened fire on an SUV full of children. Now, there are several points about this video that I would like to make. Number one, let's start with what happened. Apparently, the police pulled this woman over on a routine traffic stop, and pulled her over and everything like that. And then, for some reason, we don't know what happened, because interestingly enough, the audio is blanked out on this video, on what you're seeing on the mainstream media. They blocked out the audio of the video, so we really can't hear what's being said other than the woman, I think. But it looks like they had an exchange. Now, you can hear the officer at one point. The only part of the audio you hear the officers is, okay, well, ma'am, you're doing a 72 and a 55 or something like that. I don't know, maybe she made an honest mistake. I don't know. She could have thought they weren't going to do anything, that they were going to let her go. It could have been an honest mistake. I don't know. We need to get the woman's side of the event, because she is innocent until proven guilty. So, but anyway, she speeds off. They catch up with her a second time. They pull her out of the car to try to arrest her. We can't hear what the police are saying in the video. We can't really, again, the audio is getting blanked out here. So we don't know what's really going on. Her son jumps out the car, I guess. You can see he looks angry on the video. And he tries to defend his mother. The police officer grabs a taser out and chases him around the car, and the kid jumps back in the car. Then that's where the cops get really stupid, start busting windows out of the SUV. Showering glass all over the little kids that are inside the car. Good one, cops. Good move. Yeah. It's good thinking. Morons. And then, it gets even better. One of these idiot cops, he's so smart. He's such a rocket scientist, and he thinks it's okay. The woman speeds off because you can tell she's afraid. When all this is going on, you hear her screaming and everything like that. Because she's scared to death. That's probably why she peels off. Her kids are in the car. These guys, number one, they didn't need to bust her windows out. They never should have done that. That was out of line. They could have handled that without busting windows out. These police ever heard of something called negotiation, trying to talk it out, being reasonable? But no, these cops are all trained that you and I, viewers, you and I, we're supposed to be the enemy. We're the bad guys, automatically. That's the way police treat citizens nowadays, And then you wonder why nobody trusts police. But anyway, these bunch of morons, these thugs with badges on, one of them anyway, decides it'd be cute, and you see him on the video toward the end. The woman speeds off the second time, and you see the officer opening fire on the SUV. And he claims he was trying to aim at the tires, but the video shows him shooting at the car. I would like to ask that moron police officer, everyone, what the heck were you thinking? What were you thinking? What if you would have killed one of those kids in the car? Oh my gosh, so just because this woman's speeding, you're going to try to shoot at her kids? You think that's acceptable police work? I mean, what is wrong with our police officers nowadays that they're so stupid and so ignorant that they're going to open fire on an SUV with a bunch of kids in there? Those officers knew those kids was in that car. Especially the officer that pulled them over. You could see in the car. You can see people in the window of the car in the video. The police probably had a better eye view than we did, because the video is coming from their car at a farther distance. But sure, the police can see who's in the vehicle. Why would you do that? The officer who fired the shots, he should be fired, and charges should be filed against him, because he could have killed those kids. And I think the two imbeciles that busted the windows out, they need to be charged with assault, because by the way, all of those officers should be charged with, and this is a good charge, endangering a minor. Okay, child endangerment. They should be charged with child endangerment. Because busting the glass out the window like that, you don't do that when you've got kids in the car. That glass, they were hitting from the outside end of the car, so that means glass is being sent flying. It could hit the kids in the face, cutting them all up, getting their eyes. It just do damage. And then, oh gosh, it gets worse there. The cops shoot the vehicle. Shooting the vehicle with a firearm. And then, it really makes me sick, too, now after seeing stuff like that, to hear these morons whine and complain. Well, I don't want to see anybody but police have firearms. They're the only ones I trust. Well, really? After watching this video, would you... I don't trust the police with firearms. I want to have a firearm. Heck. Because I mean, when these police are acting, they're just getting more and more out of control. It's what you have in a banana republic, folks, in a police state. Okay? This is what I'm talking about. This is a big example of this, and I guarantee you nothing's going to happen to the officers involved. They just slap them on the little wrist, give them a paid little suspension. Oh, no, but they should be charged with child endangerment. They should be charged with that. I'm calling upon the prosecutor in this case to charge them with child endangerment. Do your job, prosecutor. And these police, if I were these police, I would feel so ashamed of myself that I would resign. I would resign immediately. I would quit. Turn in my badge and my gun and never work for another police department again. That's what I would do if I were them. These police officers involved, they are a disgrace to their uniform. They are a disgrace to the town they work for, and they're a disgrace to their state, and they're a disgrace to police officers everywhere. I'm calling on police officers out there, condemn what these guys did. It's time to, you guys, the police officers, you can police yourselves a lot better than the citizens can police y'all, and you need to police yourselves. You need to keep your people in line. That's what you need to do. Police chiefs, sergeants, supervisors, have some accountability on your officers. Make sure they're following orders. Make sure they're following policy, and make sure, and we need to screen police officers so we're not hiring these idiots, these low IQ people that a jar of mayonnaise has more IQ, okay? Because these cops involved in this incident, a jar of mayonnaise would have a way more IQ than they do. But anyway, I mean, because really firing at a car full of kids, I just can't wrap my mind around it. Those poor kids are probably going to need counseling and therapy now for years. All because of a bunch of stupid Gestapo thug police officers that don't have improper training. You tell they don't have much training. I mean, they're just like the Keystone Cops. I am demanding that these officers be fired. I am demanding that these officers be charged with child endangerment. I think the American people should demand that too. This is an open call to charge and fire these officers. Okay, I don't need a trial to show me on the videotape. The tape does not lie. That tape came from the police dashboard. It was their own video. And I'm very suspicious about how you can't hear most of the audio. So for all you know, oh, and by the way, the police now are trying to claim this woman had a marijuana pipe in her car. I'm not believing that until I see it. These cops plant evidence all the time. And by the way, you don't hear them saying anything about that on the tape. Why is it that we can't hear the audio of the police officers talking to this woman when they're going to arrest her? Why does it sound so quiet? I think they're editing the tape. I think the police are covering something up. They're covering up more of this incident, and they edited the tape. That's what I think they did. And the media is in collusion with this, so the media always covers up the crimes committed by cops. I am sick and tired of people. I'm sick and tired of police brutality. It needs to stop. It must stop now. The police need to realize you're losing public support. You're losing public trust. You're turning the people against you with your stupidity. Okay? Treat people with respect, and you will get treated with respect. Don't treat us like the enemy. Be a professional out there. When I was in the military, we were required, no matter what was going on, even if somebody was trying to provoke you while you're on duty, you are to keep your military bearing. It means you don't react to them. You keep your professionalism no matter what's going on. And police need to remember this. Okay? Anyway, I just want to do a video on this incident because it really ticked me off. I watched the video on the news this morning. I am outraged. I am upset and appalled. These police should be fired and again charged with child endangerment.